Yo, yo, yo. Let's get into some charts. Happy Monday. Last day of the month. Let's see what the markets give us today. So I'm going to start with pound yen since I'm on pound yen. Alright, I'm going to start with the monthly because the monthly candle's obviously about to close. So the monthly, when we created the support last month, we've broken last month's high. We're pushing up above monthly resistance. So if pound yen is going to respect these wicks to the left, we'll need to see it pull back below, well, another 100 pips. But if we close above, then we could potentially be getting set up for more of a push up. Now it's the beginning of the week, so nothing much has happened yet. Obviously, it's got a bit of a bottom wick, but I don't really focus on the weekly candle too much, to be fair. Anna, hello. The daily now, so we had a little gap down to start the day, to start the week, and we've tapped into a daily support, and now we're pushing back up on pound yen. So if this support holds, I think we get more of a drive up, and obviously you like refill this monthly top wick on the 4 hour. So now the 4 hour, again, look, we've making a higher low. We still have an hour and 20 minutes for this 4 hour candle to close, but we've broken the previous high. And if we're not just getting a retest of this broken support, then I believe the next 4 hour candle could respect this support and then continue pushing up back towards the highs. But where it stands, pound yen structure is still quite bullish. Yeehaw, hello. Yeah, where it stands, the 4 hours still, I mean, yeah, pound yen is still quite bullish structure wise. Look, we've got the low here, potentially creating a higher low if this candle closes like this, and we go up. But this area up here has been a very strong resistance for the past couple days. So on the 30 minute, I want to see continued uptrend structure if I'm going to be looking for buys. That's what I'll be looking for on pound yen. So we've had a strong push up, maybe a continuation pattern, maybe a little pullback, a higher low, and then a closure above or a strong support, and I'll be getting into some buys. Where's the markup? So yeah, pound yen, I haven't really seen much movement on pound yen. Look, London session was kind of quiet, so nothing much on pound yen. We did close above this resistance, but it's a very strong push, and when you get a strong push away from a level, I like to wait for a retest before continuing up. So again, that would go in line with waiting for structure. So that's what I'm going to wait for the pound yen buys. All right, now gold. Let's see gold. All right, so gold on the monthly, just because it's the end of the month, we're gonna see how this monthly candle closes. Gold looks like it's respecting these wicks up here, so we could be getting more of a pullback today. Pullback in general. So one thing I'm definitely cautious of is Trump's tariffs, which are coming into play next week Wednesday. Remember, he only paused them, so they are coming back. They are coming back. So definitely want to wait to see how that affects the market. But for now, looks like we're just pulling back from the highs on gold, and I would like to see it pulled back a little bit more. But structure wise, to me, this looks like gold is ranging. We're not making new highs, we're still making higher lows. So unless gold breaks below 31, well, down here, this support 31.77, I'm still looking for a push back up. But my first sell target would be this support down here. So the 4 hour, now 4 hour trend is definitely bearish. Look, we're making lower highs, lower lows. Now with this candle here, this current 4 hour candle, pushed up, not much of a top wick, but we did break this previous 4 hour low, and it looks like we're going to get a lower high here if we close bearish in the next hour and change. So I want to see it retest 32.64, and if we can push below, then see, look, this is quite a strong level here. 32.64 goes all the way across. I don't know what that is, old trade. 34. See, look, if we can come all the way down, break this low, then the next target for the 4 hour will be 32.16, and a nice range down, little gap as well. So that's what I'll be looking for on gold. And again, in order to see that, I need to see the lower time frames create downtrend structure as well. So if we create a support here, but we don't push up, next candle breaks the low, daily flips bearish, then I think we re-break Friday's low, and then we keep pushing down. But I mean, this monthly candle doesn't, compared to like the bodies of the other candles, it's not a very big body or much of a bottom wick. So if we get a gold sell-off today, it wouldn't surprise me. But to be honest, I'm still overall bullish on gold, especially with the tariffs coming in next week. You saw what that did to gold before, the uncertainty in the market. Everyone drove into the safe havens. It's going to be great. Hopefully. But yeah, London session was quiet this morning. Didn't take any trades. I saw gold pushing up very, very slowly. I did like this continuation pattern down, but I missed the entry. But gold is looking good to pull back, especially with the 4 hour. 4 hour breaking the low. Just wish it had a top wick, that's all. It's a little top wick. But I think right now with gold, this might just be a top wick that is creating for this 12:30 candle to continue down, so breaking up the move. Benny, what's good? What's good? And Rosie, what's good? So it's so hot today. Listen, that's why I don't have my camera on. That's why I don't have my camera on. It's too hot for clothes. It's too hot for clothes. I ain't complaining though, because I prefer the heat to the cold. But with the cold, you can warm yourself up. With the heat, It's harder to cool yourself down. Woo! Bless me. So it's right, supposed to hit 34 degrees. Hey, finally UK get some really good weather. CGJ, if we get a nice continuation pattern on pound yen, I might be looking for some buys when we break the high. I wouldn't mind that at all. Looks like gold's coming down. I might get a gold continuation pattern too. Might get a gold one as well. It's like this candle came down and made a bottom wick and then just pushed right up, but we're still pushing down. We don't have a top wick on this candle here too. The 4 hour. I'm looking for GJ buys today. Yeah, I would like some pound yen buys. I mean, the 4 hour looks good. I kind of want to see pound yen break above the daily flip. So the daily flip's bullish. It's quite a decent gap to drop, so maybe we might fill this gap today as well. It's not even a whole 100 pips, but 67 pips, 67 pippers. It's not bad, not bad at all. But I'm waiting for this candle to close. See what kind of support gold creates here. This is good. This is good. So either a push up, either continuation pattern, but we need to break these highs, or more, just a little bit more of a pullback, retest this resistance, and then bounce up. NFP on Thursday. Yes, yes. So because it's a US bank holiday on Friday, it's Labor Day. No, it's Independence Day, sorry. Independence Day on Friday, July 4th. So I guess they move NFP, unemployment rates, everything a day early. So So that's going to be interesting. Little early NFP, and then I presume all the markets will be closed on Friday. Well, the US markets will probably be closed. So I most likely won't be in London session on Friday, because there'll be no point streaming NY session. No point. But yeah, that's a good shout. I did see it, but I didn't really think about what I'll do stream wise. My American friends asked me if we celebrate like July 4th, and I was like, UK doesn't do that. You guys are independent from us. You not broke up with us as a country. We ain't gonna celebrate that, are we? It's like celebrating your divorce day. Happy divorce day. Who does that? That's funny. Yeehaw, you celebrating July 4th? I know it's big out there. All my American friends are saying, yeah, you do cookouts and fireworks. That's what they do. Fireworks. Lots of fireworks. Everyone said they got fireworks. The only time we do fireworks is November. Guy Fawkes night. Where they stopped a guy from blowing up the government. So to celebrate, they blow up fireworks. It's such a backwards country. Alright, 7 minutes, GJ. Happy divorce day. It's true. I don't really think they teach us what about the Independence Day in school. If they taught us about all the history of countries becoming independent from the UK, mate, we'd still be here. We'd be here forever. You do. Nice. I don't think we really have massive like celebrations like that here. Rosie Benny, what kind of big celebrations do we do here as English people? I know like Muslim people have Eid, some Indian people have Diwali, they do the fireworks and stuff, but in terms of like a big celebration, we don't have a day specifically where we do barbecues and parties for things. I'm trying to think. Look at GJ right towards the end of the candle. You want to push up. You're not sure? Girl, me neither. What do we do over here? Pound yen, that late push. You said English were the colonizers, no celebrations for that. That's right, that's why we don't celebrate. It's true. Like Jamaica has an Independence Day, independent from the UK as well, from England. In fact, most Caribbean countries. Maybe we'll get some gold sales. So this weekend, I was doing some back testing. Well, I planned to do some back testing, and then I said, you know what? Because when I back test very specific concepts, very specific ideas. I don't just back test my strategies. I back test my strategies with other ideas behind it. So this weekend, I was back testing pound yen, and I plan to back test pound yen and hold in until 4 hour support, 4 hour resistance. Because as we know, pound yen likes to play from zone to zone. So it's like, you know what, I'm gonna start recording these sessions. Like, just record it, and then probably log it in my journal, in my back testing sheet, and then I'll post it so you guys can see it. So I did about an hour. I think 1 week took me about an hour. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back test one concept for like a month's worth of trades. I might even continue it after that, to be fair. I might just keep continuing. But I've got a big list of things to back test, and then I'll just back test different strategies, and then I'll post it on YouTube. Or if you guys want, you can join me on a session, back test with me. But just bear in mind it probably will go on YouTube because I record it on Zoom. So yeah, if you guys are down for that. But I'll post the first video probably later on today. I'll probably post it tonight. So it's about an hour long, goes through a week's worth of trades. I'll record all of the percentage gains, obviously the losses, the break evens. But yeah, like I said, very specific back testing ideas. I know risk management is definitely going to be one of them, like cutting positions. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good little series. Cool. Sounds good. Perfect. And if you guys have any ideas as well, any concepts that you want to throw out there, I'm happy to backtest that too. Right, so we've got a new hour candle opening, strong push up from pound yen. And the bullish candle's getting a bit weaker though. So I'm definitely going to wait for a bit of a pullback, some structure, before I get into any buys there. gold closed bearish, but it does look like a continuation pattern to continue up. But we closed below this 1 hour support, so maybe we're just getting a top wick, flip bearish, fill this wick, and then continue down. So I'll be looking out for that as well. It's a shame it's a Monday and end of the month at the same time. Mondays are always very hit and miss for me, Mondays. Like, I'm not put off from trading, but sometimes I just like the week to set up a little bit. Literally about 50-50 with the moves. So we don't want a GJ retest. 197.6. Small pullback back down here. Gold retracing. I'm just making a top wick. I think it's a 1 hour top wick. Only thing is it broke this 30-minute high. It didn't need to do that. I mean, it can do whatever it wants, but I don't really like. I think we're gonna get more of a push up, but look, it doesn't look like this candle has a bottom wick. No, it doesn't. Okay. Pound yen looks like it's about to break this previous low too. Yeah, I think it's just like pre-market open volume. But if this candle does come back down, flip bearish, I think it breaks the low and then continues down. Did GJ break the low yet? Yep. Yes, it did. So it should come back for that wick. Yeah, I think gold should, but then don't forget this 4 hour candle doesn't have a top wick on it either. I thought it was gonna create one here when it pushed up, but no top wick, so you never know. But the pullback for pound yen looks good. See, this slow push up is why I didn't want to get into pound yen after this closure above. After such a strong push, you normally get a pullback before it continues. Last week, was it last Friday? Oh my god, look at pound yen. Pound yen last Friday was horrible. I know no one wasn't trading this. This was the worst price action last week. I remember just seeing price in the same place over and over again. while gold had a massive sell-off. Gold sell-off was no top wick on the daily, just straight down. Pretty much the whole session just dropped. I don't think I took any trades. I didn't take any trades. Yeah, I had to, man, had a doctor's appointment because my hand is messed up because of the weather. And they called and made it a little bit earlier. I had to go pick up my prescriptions. I thought I'd make it back in time. By the time I got back, I would have like just caught the news. There was just no point. There was just no point. It's a shame, really. I should have just hit sell when the candle opened on Friday and just let it run, but who would have thought that was going to happen? Anyone catch any good trades? Anyone catch the gold sells Friday? Anyone catch those sells? Boom, boom. Then he caught a piece of it. It ranged for a bit. Where did it range? Is that? This is. Oh yeah, Friday. I guess it did. This is a nice drop though. Nice continuation pattern to come down. But yeah, all of this range here. But then once this candle closed below, the sells definitely looked good to get in. 1 o'clock, boom. But it's like, look at the candles. It dropped, pulled back up, dropped, pulled back up. But they were filling the previous wicks. So the candles were still trending down. Look, none of the candles broke the previous highs, apart from that one there. But yeah, it was a nice structure. Wasn't great, but yeah, just reading the candles, it looked good. It looked good. Gold still pushing. GJ's chilling. Oh yeah, no bottom wick on this 15-minute. Yeah, it's a perfect place to pull back to. Just retest. Keep going. Got all this ranging. 4 hours looking like? If this is just a 4 hour bottom wick and gold pushes back up, I'd be very surprised. Come on, you gotta give us an hourly candle bottom wick. But then if the 4 hour's not gonna have a top wick, the hour candle might not get a bottom wick. Go on, keep pulling back. It's 8 more pips. My GJ spread got, gold spread got a bit big. 0.5 of a, no, that's 5 pips. Not 5 pips. It was 5 pips. Is there any news today? I don't think there's any news today. I would have checked that yesterday. Let me see. Check over here. Sure there isn't. Nope. Nope. We do have quite a heavy news week, to be honest. Got all these bank governors speaking. UK, Japan, US. They must all be together somewhere. Let me see. Central banking, yeah, ECB forum. Okay. Then we got manufacturing PMIs. Got PMIs this week. ISM, 3 o'clock. ADP Wednesday, and then obviously NFP and services PMI on Thursday. Alright, new 15-minute candle about to open. See, pound yen is going to keep dropping as well. Yeah, pound yen should pull back a little bit more. Well, if this 15 respects this low, we could get a support to continue up, but I'm still thinking pull back. Pound yen's coming down. Alright, gold 15-minute hasn't broken that high. So we're going to get a resistance here to come back down. Not sure which one I'm waiting on. I would prefer gold sells down to that, down to this support here. It's a bit wider than it needs to be. Especially with the 4-hour bearish and it continuing this downtrend structure. I would prefer the gold sells, but at the same time, daily's still bullish. Okay, we broke that 15-minute high now. Alright, it's just gonna be a waiting game here now. Alright, Goldie, pushing up, pushing up. Damn. Going up, up. Alright, 7 minutes till this candle closes. I think gold's gonna come back for this top wick on the 4 hour, or maybe how long we got left. 4 hour might even flip bullish and push up. I mean, we still have a whole half an hour. It's only 40 pips away, which isn't a stretch for gold. It's not a stretch. So let's see if gold decides to push up. I mean, where was the monthly flippers up here? We're already bearish. I really thought it might have gotten a longer bottom wick on the monthly, to be fair, and then possibly pushed up like towards the end of the day. But you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen with gold. But I'll push back up to 32.85 already. I wonder if it is coming for this top wick. Where is it at? The highs 32.89.15. Look at the size of this candle. How big is this candle right here? 92 pips. 92 pips. 25 minutes. Alright, what was that? Are we gonna refill this wick and keep pushing up? Alright, 2 minutes till these candles close. We're gonna give us. Still gotta wait for GJ to come back a little bit more. Or at least if I wanted to take a buy, I need a support. If I want to take a sell, I'll be looking at maybe the next candle, because I don't think this candle is going to push down in 2 minutes. But I'll be looking for the next candle maybe to close back below this resistance. And then sell back through. So I want to see how this 4-hour candle closes though. If the 4-hour candle closes, you know, below this previous 4-hour candle body, I mean, even like 20 pips down, if we get a weak bullish candle, we could get some more sells down. Really depends on the strength of this 4-hour support that's forming. Alright, new 30-minute candle. Very, very curious about this gold price action today. What's GJ doing? I hope GJ doesn't drop in the last 10 minutes of the candle. You know how it likes to do. Oh, that looked like a gold bottom wick. It had no top wick. Go on, are we pushing up? Oh, really playing the waiting game today. So gold doesn't want to drop. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Don't look like gold wants to drop for real. It is what it is though, isn't it? End of the month, and it's a Monday. It's like a contradiction. Start of the week and end of the month. It's probably confused. Alright, is it going to respect this support? Keep pushing. Alright, let's see. I really want to see if this 4-hour candle flips bullish. Because it has no top wick. Wow, nearly there, nearly there. I'm going to keep an eye on the 4-hour just to see it flip and how much it pushes up if it does. I mean, imagine it coming back for the top wick with the last 20 minutes of the candle. Come on, you're nearly there. What's GJ doing? Okay. I mean, still quite a way. Still a long time before these candles close anyway.
Alright, well, fine.
Come on, Goldie. The Spence is killing me. I just wanted to make a top wick, that's all. Respect this 4-hour support here. And look, when we come down here last time, we pushed up. It hasn't got to 32.88. Just needs to get to 32.88. It's only 10 pips away. There we go, 32.88. Ooh. Finally. I think gold's got to come back, make this 4-hour top wick. And then it has to come back down and make this 1-hour bottom wick. Come on, did it get there? I feel like it got there. Came close. It's a strong 1-hour candle. Look, 110 pips. Didn't quite reach it. What's pound yen doing? Nada. Go on, 10 pips. A little 10 pip push. Nearly there. Alright, so with pound yen, if we get a nice 4-hour support here, I'm just going to look for the next 4-hour candle to make a bottom wick, break this high, and then continue up. Yeah, I'd like that for GJ. But yeah, it would have to obviously make a decent bottom wick first. It's like gold last week. Where was gold? It sold, but I was waiting for a 4-hour top wick, which it came back for, but it was like super late. Where was it? I don't even remember what day it was. It just needed a bit more of a top wick, but it did drop first. Last week, It might have been here Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Right here, where gold immediately opened, dropped, and then eventually came back and made a longer 4-hour top wick. That 4-hour top wick matters, man. 4-hour wicks matter. Right, new 15-minute candle. So close. There we go, literally like 0.2 pips away. 2 pips away. Jeez. Go on, just need a little pop. Missed it by like a pip. GJ's not looking that great just yet. Boom, 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 boom. Especially GJ like it did on Friday. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Because for support, it was before frame key levels, but the majority of it was just sideways movement. And not even a lot of pips in between it as well. Look, the highest point, okay, 68 pips. But I mean, these ranges here, they were quite small. Alright, maybe that was just a little bottom wick. Now, if I'm looking at the structure of gold, if gold wants to push up, if I'm getting into any buys and I'm looking for a closure above 32.95, I'll be looking for a closure above because we're pushing up from a 4-hour support down here. We'll be creating a, well, if we can push up the 4-hour, will most likely be bullish. We'll see if this current 4-hour candle closes bullish. Literally about 10 pips away from it flipping. And we do have this uptrend structure here. So I mean, you know, we've got a low here, but we've created a higher low. I need a resistance to sell from. Alright. If this candle flips bearish and then pushes down and makes a lower high, then wow. And we're not getting that 4-hour top wick. Could just be retesting this resistance to come down. Still 7 minutes to go. Still 7 minutes to go. A lot can happen in 7 minutes with gold. Ooh, GJ. This is a nice surprise. Well, it's not even a nice surprise. I needed a bit of a pullback. GJ looks better than gold right now. I don't think gold's going to give me anything just yet. But pound yen. My only concern with pound yen is this resistance right here. It's my only concern with pound yen is buying into this resistance and the daily flip. They're very close together. But I think with volume, it should continue up. Not gold creating a lower high right here. Or continuation pattern. Let's see how big this body is. If it decides to close bearish. Do, do, do. And 1 minute left. Man, this 1 hour needs a bottom wick. It really does. Wow, gold. All right, so we closed bearish. 4 hour obviously closed bearish too. Still not much of a top wick, but if we're going to continue down on gold, then I need to fill this wick, break this low, and continue this pullback. Nah, not really a fan of where it closed. I mean, the sells down from here do look good. Only thing is, I think stop loss. It's not going to be a 1-to-1. Stop loss is 70 pips. TP is 52. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. GJ didn't quite close above this resistance. Do have a 1 hour continuation pattern though. Ooh, how big is the stop loss? 16 pips. You know, I'm gonna take this. All right, I'm gonna enter right here where we're at. Let's do it on the computer first. 194.847. And I'm gonna put the stop loss. I'm gonna put the stop loss just below this resistance. So I'm gonna do 25 pips. Let's do, what price is that? It's quite a tight stop anyway. Doom, 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 doom. 25. This is based on a 1 hour. Oh, let's see how this plays out. And the TP is gonna be this 4 hour resistance up here. Oh, got a slightly lower 4 hour res here. Okay, I'm gonna put my TP there. Now, I do anticipate this 4 hour obviously needs to make a bottom wick, but hopefully it doesn't come all the way back down. If price breaks this low here, I'm gonna close 50%. Oh shit, my chair. So that's if it breaks, obviously the 1 hour low, then I'll close some. But it means 25 pip stop loss, it's not bad. What's the price there? So 197.7-ish. I want to see what gold does too. Gold continuation pattern, maybe. Strong bullish candle, weak bearish. Fill the wick, push up. 4 hour high and low. Interesting, interesting. Oh, let me go get some more waters. I'll run out. I'll be right back. Oh, alright, what's going on? Oh, GJ's coming down close to my close partials point. So if it closes, if it breaks 197.68, I'm gonna close half. Was close. Oh, very close, very close. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna close 50%. I've chopped 50. Close 50. Gold and pound yen both dropping. Now, if somehow I survive this trade and it holds above this resistance and then pushes back up, I'll look for re-entries. Come on, energy GJ has now. Crazy. Alright, so we retested the resistance now. Finally. Gold looks good to continue down as well. Gold looks very good. Afternoon, Haroon, afternoon. Do you know what? Gold, I was actually, because I was too busy looking at pound yen. I'm waiting for gold to make this top wick. But this, the only thing with this gold trade now, for me, as I need to wait for a closure below this support, is the stop loss would be 77 pips. But this support is very close, so I need this support to be broken. It would be less than a 1-to-1. I need at least a 1-to-1 risk reward. At least. Yeah, at least a 1-to-1. Or even a 15 is gonna be too small. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a closure because I still, with how the 4-hour closed, if we fill this wick, this previous 4-hour wick, which I think gold will, and break the low, which is also below the support, then I'm looking for sells all the way down to 32.64 and potentially below that. So I won't say I'm in a rush to get in, but I've got a couple trade ideas that I think could play out with gold. Yeah, ideally a closure below the support would be great. Would be great. Pound yen still surviving right here. Still surviving, just about. Half a position running. Gold is looking good to continue down. I'm gonna keep an eye on the pound yen price, but I do want to keep an eye on gold. So you want to grab 50 pips. That's it. Snatch them pips. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shoot, let me check GJ. Oof, GJ, it had a little bounce. But if it closes below this resistance, might be looking for a trade going the opposite way. Alright, while DJ's doing that, gold's still coming down. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
You're boring.
I got a problem, you what?
DJ's still surviving. Where we at? So 15-minute candle. Look, respected the resistance. Let's see what this new 30-minute candle does. NYSE open. I got into GJ at the retest. I wanted that pullback. That's smart. Should have taken another entry there. So that was a nice shot. It's a good shot. That's another thing. I'm definitely going to be back testing those retest entries. I'll do that for pound yen and gold, for both. for sure. All right, where's gold at? Oh man, I wish it just came down a little bit more and just gave us that closure for the 230 candle. I don't think we're gonna get that. But obviously, look, we still need a bottom wick for this 1 o'clock candle. So I think a drive down, we should get a push down some more. Oh, there we go. It started already. This is good, good. Keep going. Just 30 pips, 2 minutes. Go on, GJ, start to fill this wick. Come down and give us that bottom wick for the 1 hour. I don't like how that candle closed, pound yen. Don't really like how that closed either. I think pound yen's gonna come down a bit more. If it breaks that low, that's it. Doop, 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 doop. The little 50% running. Tapping that resistance again, that broken res. What's gold doing? Do do. I think that tapped my stop loss actually. Yeah, it did. Alright, finally out of this GJ trade. Damn. So that was, where did it close? So 50% at, how many pips was that? Just check the broker real quick. Alright, let me do that here. 50% at 15 pips, and then 50% at 50% at 15 and 50% at 25. So 15, 25. So 20 pips. Sorry, bless me. So yeah, 20 pip loss. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I want to see what pound yen does now for the rest of the session. But I'm going to leave it here, guys. I was just waiting for that trade to finally close. Damn, it took its time. It took its time. Yeah, back tomorrow. We got jolts and some PMIs. But I probably won't be streaming for that because that's at 3. It's at 3. It's a bit late. But for the rest of the session, probably gonna leave pound yen because it just looks like it's created a lower high now. I was concerned about this resistance here. It's broken below this previous resistance. It didn't hold. I mean, it held once when I was breaking below and making new lows as well. So now I want to see. Yeah, I think I might just leave pound yen, but I'm gonna look at. I want to see a closure below support here for some sells on gold to continue down. Then the 4 hour will be breaking the low, and then by the time, you know, if we get into a trade, if I get into a trade here, then the daily should be flipping bearish, and then, you know, keep selling down, refill this wick, and yeah, just sell down. So that's the plan for today. That's the plan for today. But if it happens too late, then I'm not going to do anything. Definitely gonna have a cut-off time in about an hour, hour and a half. I see where the market is. Yeah, keep an eye on it. But peace out. Back tomorrow. New month. See what July brings us. The volume just kicked in for New York. Facts. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That NYSE Open. Yeah, guys, back to